While making a chocolate cake, I carefully scraped every last bit of the dog crap stuck to my shoe right into the batter. Minutes later, I stood at my neighbour's door with the freshly baked cake in my hands, knocking gently. My new neighbour, completely unsuspecting, took the cake from me. He gave it a cautious sniff first, and when he detected nothing unusual, he took a huge bite. The reason I did this new neighbour was driving me absolutely insane. The day after he moved in, just as I was settling down after a long shift at work, ear-splitting heavy metal music blasted through the walls. Though it grated on my nerves, I held my tongue. Maybe he was just celebrating his new place, I thought, but I'd underestimated his madness. The thunderous noise didn't stop until 4 a.m. The next morning, I dragged my exhausted body to work, nearly stepping in a pile of dog crap on my lawn. My delightful neighbour had let his friend's dog do its business right on my grass. After another grueling day at work, I'd just cleaned up and was ready to finally get some rest when the music started again. Furious, I stormed over and pounded on his door. To my surprise, this rough-looking guy was unexpectedly reasonable, immediately asking his friends to turn the volume down. Satisfied with his response, I returned to bed. The music was still audible but no longer unbearable, but my relief was short-lived. Soon enough, I was jolted awake by music even louder than before. My anger reached its boiling point.
Sorry, but what have we just discussed? It's 4 o'clock in the morning and the music is getting louder. Some of us have got to get up for work in the morning.
Don't talk to me about half of you. I've done my fucking shit.
Right, well...
Since talking hadn't worked, I called the police. They told me it wasn't their jurisdiction. Left with no options, I grabbed my pillow and stormed out to my car, finding a quiet park where I managed to sleep until dawn, only to be woken by a parking attendant threatening to fine me. When I got home that evening, my neighbour, seeing no police had shown up, became even more brazen with his mockery. This time he didn't even wait for bedtime. The moment he saw me pull in, the party started. I was completely powerless, left to endure the relentless assault of heavy metal on my senses. Without realising it, I found myself chopping vegetables to the rhythm of the bass. The next morning, while he was still sleeping, I hauled out my loudest lawnmower for revenge. But I'd barely taken 2 steps when I stepped in something. That dog had struck again on my lawn. That's when I decided I couldn't take it anymore. I immediately baked a chocolate cake, mixing in every bit of what I'd stepped in, then knocked on his door with an apology as my excuse, and watched that shameless bastard eat it all.